took another trip to the dollar store, and so I thought I'd show you some of the things I find useful in the kitchen from Dollar Tree, which is my nearest dollar store. I'm going to start with these cookie pans, which I never actually cook cookies on, okay? But what I do is I also get these cooling racks, and you can use these together in the oven for roasting things, chicken and that sort of thing. If you put a piece of foil or parchment paper on here, you can cook a meatloaf and all the fat will drain out. So these are very, very handy, and they're inexpensive, but when these get all grungy, okay, so you use them for a few years and they get all kind of nasty, well then I repurpose them into my workshop, and they're very handy for a place to work with a torch or something, soldering, so that you don't burn and scorch your workbench and whatever. So very good deal. Next are these ice cube trays, okay, these, I have an ice maker in my freezer, so I don't make ice cubes with them, but what I do is freeze concentrated stock or perhaps demi-glace, and then I can use that. I can, take them out of here, bag them up, and keep them in the freezer for when I need a little bit of stock in my cooking. So they're handy for that. This is a board scraper, okay? Very handy when you're baking and you get stuff stuck on your countertop, to scrape it and clean it off. Granite is harder than steel, so you can't scratch your countertop with this, okay? That's why you don't want to use your knives directly on the countertop, because they'll get dull very quickly because the granite is harder than the knife. But these are really great for cleaning up when you're done making pizza or baking cookies or whatever. And they have a little ruler on there if you need to measure anything as well. So it's very handy. These little strainers, these always get mangled in the drawer, so there's no point in spending a huge amount of money on one of these when they're so inexpensive to replace when they do get mangled. So, so that's a good deal. What else do we have in here? Bamboo skewers. Okay, summertime is coming, and making shish kebabs or whatever out on the grill. Bamboo skewers are nice, and so that's a good deal. Cotton twine, okay, if you want to truss up a bird or make a roulade, tying up something to cook, you want cotton twine, so that's a good kitchen find. Finally, these little bowls here, you've seen me use them for mise en place, for when you're preparing your ingredients ahead of time, especially handy when you're cooking Chinese food. But anytime you've got a lot of ingredients that you need to measure out or prepare ahead of time, these they come in a package of 4, and those are really useful around the kitchen as well. If you enjoyed this, you might want to check out my workshop Dollar Tree finds, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.